Hello, and how are you, friends? Welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shindo Briscoe, coming to you live right here out of Central Missouri. Today is Saturday, June the 15th, 2024. God, happy birthday. Shout outs going out to Shaina Dempsey and Shaina Sed. Well, I believe they're the same person. And Crystal Arnold and Alyssa Perkins. So, without further ado, hey Alyssa, hey Crystal, hey Shaina, hey Shaina, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Oh, that's another year gone away. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Day today. It's your happy birthday day today. I says, hey, Shannon. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Wow, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Day today. It's your happy birthday day today. Happy birthday to the three of you and many, many more. All right. Amen. Let's say God bless you. Okay, we got some Shin Show shout outs. We certainly do. And how about, well, actually, we've got a Shin Show shout out, which is Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley. And then there's Rico Murphy. And that's it for Shin Show shout outs for today. And we're going to catch you up on your weather forecast. It's 78 or 87 degrees. Sorry, 87 degrees out there today. Nice warm temperatures and humid. Boy, you go out the door and you start sweating immediately. Anyway, uh, we're going to have some passing clouds overnight with some hot low temperatures of 74 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then Sunday, June the 16th, sunshine near record high temperatures of 97 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Some clouds early will give way to generally clear conditions overnight. Low temperatures around 77 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then for Monday, June the 17th, sunny skies along with a few afternoon clouds. Stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High temperatures around 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And the winds, well, they're going to be coming directly out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And I say slight, very slight, 15% chance. Now, few clouds from time to time overnight with low temperatures near 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be directly out of the south again at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then for Tuesday, June the 18th, we'll have a partly to mostly cloudy day. Stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Again, you're up 24%, so it's still dry. High temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit with winds directly out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. They could also gust up to 20. A few clouds from time to time with low temperatures of 73 degrees Fahrenheit overnight with winds south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then for Wednesday, June the 19th, intervals of clouds and sunshine. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible with high temperatures of 92 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then we got a few passing clouds from time to time overnight with low temperatures of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, partly cloudy skies with high temperatures of 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be directly out of the south, well, no, south to southeast. That is at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And a few clouds from time to time overnight. Low temperatures of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast brought to you today by Helping Hands, uh, Thrift Store, and Foster Care Closet and Dining. I'll tell you what, they're having a big sale outside today and inside tomorrow. And, well, that would be from yesterday. Uh, Outside and inside. So come on in. That'd be today. Oops, they're probably closed already. It's 7 o'clock, and they usually jump out of there around 6 o'clock. Anyway, doggone it. And they'll be closed tomorrow on Sunday. So anyway, they're located at 416 South Fifth Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Yeah, hours are 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. At Helping Hands Thrift Store and Foster Care Closet. Now remember, every Saturday they do have um, sidewalk sales, and everything that's outside the door is well, mm, they're raising money for the foster care kids so that they can help provide their needs. So everything outside the doors is what you feel comfortable paying. So just remember, it's always a fundraiser for the foster care kids. All right, alrighty then. I love you. I love you. Songs of the close in you. Song in the south. A sweet potato pie and a shut by mouth. Song lyrics, Song of the South. Said a song of the South. A sweet potato pie and a shut by mouth. Gone, gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back again. We have cotton on the roadside, cotton in the ditch. And we all picked up cotton, but we never got rich. My daddy was a veteran and a Southern Democrat. He ought to get him a rich man to vote like that. Sing it. I said a song of the South. A sweet potato pie and a shut my mouth. Gone, gone, gone with the wind. Ain't nobody looking back again. Well, somebody told us that Wall Street fell, but we were too poor that we could not tell. Cotton was short and the weeds were tall. Our weeds were tall, but Mr. Roosevelt is gonna save us all. Well, Mama got sick and Daddy got down, and the country got the county got the farm, and we moved into town. Well, Papa got a job working uh, with the TVA, and he bought us a washing machine, and then a Chevrolet. I said, sing it. Song of the South, the sweet potato pie, and the shut my mouth. I said, gone with the winds. There ain't nobody looking back again. Play it now. Can't do it. Can't do any whistling today. So we'll just sing it. I said, song of the South. A sweet potato pie and a shut my mouth. Gone, gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back again. Song of the South. A sweet potato pie and a shut my mouth. Gone, gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back. All right, there you go. Let's see. Uh, yep. Song lyrics, Alabama. Song lyrics by Alabama. I am not a robot, but I am not a robot, but never have been and never will be. Never gonna be no robot, you see. Do, 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 do. Well, all right, we're gonna pull this one. Then we're gonna just kind of jump on into the daily bread and that sort of thing. A whisper to me softly, breathe words on my skin. No one's near and listening, so please don't say goodbye. Just hold me close and love me. Press your lips tonight. Mm, feels so right, feels so right. Lying here beside you, I hear the echoes of your sighs. Promise me you'll stay with me and keep me warm tonight. So hold me close and love me. Give my heart a smile. Mm-hmm. Feels so right. Feels so right. Your body feels so gentle, and my passion rises high. You're loving me, squeezing. Your wish is my command. Just hold me close and love me. Tell me you won't need. Mm-hmm. Feels so right. Feels so right. Feels so right. All right, there you go. That's it for the singing for the day. Before we get too out of breath and can't sleep, beep, beep, beep. Well, before we fall asleep. All righty then. Hey, 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 we gonna try. Oops, not that one. But in the one we wanted. Do, 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 do. There. This is the one we want. Boy, they're all checking out to make sure that I'm human. Yep. Hmm. Wait a second. Where's this acceptable? Read it. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yada, da, da. Just dee, da, dee, 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 da. Okay, kiddos, it's time for TV, Grandpa. So let's hop up on the couch or hop up on the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head. TV, Grandpa, gonna nod you off to sleep with another little story to help you sleep. And today's story is gonna be the elves and the shoemaker. A shoemaker, by no fault of his own, became so poor that at last he had nothing but leather for one pair of shoes. And so in the evening he had cut out the shoes which he wished to begin to make the next morning. And as he had a good conscience, he lied down quietly in his bed, com- commended himself to God, and fell asleep. And in the morning, after he had said his prayers and was just going to sit down to work, the two shoes stood quietly and finished on the table. And he was astounded and knew not what to say to it. He took the shoes in his hands to observe them closely, and they were so neatly made that there was not one bad stitch in them, and just as if they were intended as a masterpiece. Well, soon after, a buyer came in, and as the shoes pleased him so well, he paid more for them than was customary. And with the money, the shoemaker was able to purchase leather for two pairs of shoes and still have some left over. He cut them out at night, and the next morning was about to set down to work with the fresh courage. But he had no need to do so, for when he had gotten up, they were already made, and the buyers also were not wanting. And the buyers also were not wanting, and who gave him money enough to buy leather for four pairs of shoes. The following morning, too, after he had laid down, prayed the night before, woke up, prayed in the morning, and the following morning, too, he found the four pairs made. And so it went on constantly. When what he cut out in the evening was finished by the morning, so that he soon had his honest independence again, and at last became a wealthy man. Now, it befell him that one evening, not long before Christmas, when the man had been cutting it out, he said to his wife, before going to bed, what think of you that if we were to stay up tonight and to see who it is that lends us this helping hand? Well, the woman liked the idea, and she lighted a candle, and then they hid themselves in a corner of the room behind some clothes which were hanging up there. And they watched, and when it was midnight, two pretty little naked men came out, sat down by the shoemaker's table, took all the work which was cut out before them, and they began to stitch it and sew and hammer so skillfully that and so quickly with their little fingers that the shoemaker could not turn away his head, for his eyes were astonished, and they did not stop until go to sleep until all was done, and he stood. They stood finished on the table, and they ran quickly away. Well, the next morning, the woman said, "The, the little men have made us rich, and we really must show that we are grateful for it." And they ran about so, and having nothing on, and must be cold. I'll tell thee what I'll do. I will make them little shirts and coats and vests and trousers and kind knit both of them a pair of stockings. And do you, though, thou to make uh, them two little pairs of shoes? Well, the man said, I shall be very, very glad to do it. And one night, when everything was ready, they laid the presents all together on the table instead of the cutout work, and then concealed themselves to see how the loom would behave. At midnight, they came bounding in, and they wanted to get to work at once. But as they did not find any leather cut out, but only the pretty little articles of clothing, they were at first astonished, and then they showed intense delight, and they dressed themselves with the greatest rapidity, putting the pretty clothes on and singing, now that we are boys so fine to see, why should we let uh, longer cobblers be? And then they danced and they skipped and they leapt over chairs and benches. And at last they danced out of the doors. And from that day forth, they came no more. But as long as the shoemaker lived, all went well with him, and all his undertakings that they prospered. So there you have it. That was the elves and the shoemaker. The end. Alrighty then. Hey, that brings us to the daily bread portion of the program, which is sponsored by the Bible with Briscoe 2024. The Bible with Briscoe 2024 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Now, today's reading in the daily bread, in the Bible with Briscoe 2024, will be Nehemiah 1 through 3 and Acts 2 1 through 21. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2024 for your daily reading of the Bible. Heart of Service is today's devotion in the daily bread, and today's uh, scriptures and insights will be Galatians 5:13 through 18. So here we go. Galatians 5:13 through 18. Heart of Service. Galatians. Life by the Spirit. You, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free, but do not use uh, your freedom to indulge the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly in love, for the entire law is fulfilled in keeping this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. If you bite and devour each other, watch out, or you will be destroyed by each other. So I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desire of the flesh. For the flesh desires what it is contrary to the Spirit, and the Spirit is contrary to the flesh, and they are in conflict with each other, so that you are not to do whatever you want. But if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. But if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. Uh, okay, last line didn't make any sense to me. That was Galatians 5:13 through 18. You're still under the law, that's for sure. Okie dokie. That's the Shin Show in a nutshell. And this has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show today. And as always, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see us again tomorrow. God willing, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. Well, goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. But goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. That's it. That's all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. God bless you. Love you. Bye bye.